good morning, welcome back again to my channel. It's your baby girl Ogechi. I'm a mom YouTuber, a mom and a YouTuber based in Ghana, Kumasi precisely. Today in this video I'll be very vulnerable. I believe at this point, even if we've not turned family, we are now friends. So I'll be talking to you people just the same way I'll be talking to my friend. Recently I've noticed that I don't have the energy, like the strength or the vibe to live. Scratch that. I'm not suicidal, please. Recently I've just noticed that nothing interests me. Like I've been down, not down as per health wise, but I've been very down emotionally. Like I'm not strong enough for anything. I lost interest. Like, don't just bother me, let me just be alone, lie down as much as possible, try to eat and keep myself alive. I've been doing a lot of eating. Some say it's stress eating, but I don't know. I'm just in this phase where I'm asking myself so many questions. I've spoken to my husband about this, and although he has talked me out of it and given me some words of affirmation, like words of encouragement, but I feel like talking about this part of me will help this phase go faster. If I don't know if I'm making sense to you at this point, but stay with me. I'm coming out here to tell everyone that I'm going to sue my mom to court. Yeah, I'm going to sue my mom to court. I'm taking my mother to court for some reasons that I'm going to share. So, but the only problem now is I don't have a lawyer yet, and I don't have money to pay for a lawyer, so I'll need your help. Yeah, this is the reason why I'll be suing my mother to court. If you're interested in content concerning motherhood, lifestyle, food, cooking, all of that mommy things, all of that girly things, stay with your girl, subscribe and watch till the end, at least to find out why I've been feeling this way. Yeah, let's just get right into the video. If you don't know this, I've been married for about 7 years now. I've always lived with my husband. Like, we stay in the same house. Fine, he travels, but we know that this travel is for business trip, and he will be back at least a week or two. We will see him again. But recently, because he started a new business which involves him traveling a lot. When I say a lot, the traveling has been quite a lot. I've never been one to like the idea of separate homes, like living separately. Even during relationship, I don't stand, like I can't do long distance relationship without boyfriend or friends, so it doesn't work for me. It doesn't. Not like it doesn't work for me because I haven't tried it. The only one time that it happened, it did not even last. This is as per relationship before I got married. With friendship, long distance in friendship, I think it just made my friendship with that person, the friendship just turned cold. As much as we still keep in touch, but you can't compare it to when you know that, hey, let's just hang out, you see this your friend, let's do girly things, let's hang out, have fun. You see them, you know where they are, and you can go and reach them. That kind of friendship is my own vibe. That is the kind of friendship that I can work with. But long distance friendship, long distance relationship, I can't keep up. I'll keep struggling because why are you so far away? And most of the time these friendships that tend to be long distance, this relationship, are the ones very dear to your heart, you know. A friend that you know that this is your friend, not friend as per I met this person yesterday and he's my friend. No, I don't do that kind of friendship. When I call you my friend, best believe that you are my friend, like you are my actual friend. So long distance doesn't really work for me because I don't have quite a lot of friends. So the few I have, why not just have them around and let's just be there for each other when we need each other. That being said, let me go back to the gist, or whatever, this conversation. This video might be all over the place, but just stay with me. I'm trying to be open or be vulnerable as much as possible. You understand? So my husband has been doing a lot of traveling that is work related. As much as I know that this is what we prayed for, this is an answered prayer, but then I'm stressed. Pardon me, I have catarrh. I've been going through a lot. As much as I know that this is an answered prayer as pertaining his business or the reason why he has been traveling, he started a logistic business, this haulage stuff. You bring goods, my husband's business, they help carry your goods from Dubai to Ghana to Africa, from Nigeria to Kumasi to Ghana, anywhere you get. This is the kind of business that he does. Because it's a new business, he has to do a lot of traveling, at least to make sure that everything is going on well, the management is going fine. He has to do a lot of traveling, plus minus. This is just it. He has to do a lot of traveling, and this traveling sometimes takes long. As much as he tries to come back home when he gets the chance and the time to, he keeps in touch and all that, but sometimes I don't get to see him for like a month. Yeah, what does he do for me when he's around? More like I have a lot of help with the house chores and all that, but he is not the one who does the house chores for me. But that fact that I know that my husband is around, that security that comes with me sleeping with my two eyes closed because I know that a man is at home. For some time now, I don't know, I don't even know how I sleep. Sometimes I now, since he traveled or since this traveling stuff began, I have to now wear his shoes. Like, I have to wear his shoes. I constantly find myself waking up every hour or two. I have to check up on the kids. When I hear any funny sound on the door or at the window, best believe that your girl is up. Best believe that your girl is up. So I find myself wearing his shoes aside wearing my own shoes as a mom. This is quite difficult because me, I believe in separation of power, or how do I put it now? I believe in division of labor, right? You do your bit, I do my bit, then everything just tends to work out together. I don't want to be strong girl. No, I don't want to be the supposed king, a woman king. I want to be taken care of. And when I mean taken care of, both financially, both materially, everywhere, emotionally, I want to be taken care of, right? I want to sleep knowing that yes, someone else is worrying about my security, not me. I want to close my eyes and know that when I turn and touch something, it is my husband I'm touching. This is just how I feel. It might sound funny to you, but it's quite a lot. I have to be a mom, and motherhood is quite a lot, but I don't even know the best way to put it. Quite a lot. you're struggling each day to keep these little ones alive, because they be trying to take their own life. Because tell me why these children are climbing up from the balcony, attempting to do Batista move. I don't get it. Why are they constantly trying to take their own life? Like, why are you licking shaving cream? Why are you putting shaving cream in your mouth if you don't want to kill yourself or take your own life? Tell me. Constantly trying to keep these ones alive is quite a lot. You are thinking of how they are faring emotionally. You are thinking of how they are doing well, they are doing in school. You're I don't know, you have to just checkmate how they are doing well spiritually. Sometimes you find yourself praying, like the Bible even says the wicked run away when no one pursueth him, but you find yourself running, like you are avoiding things that are yet to come. I don't know if I'm making sense to you. You see that this person is standing, like I have a 8-month-old baby, and you see him attempting to do things that his age does, like crawling, standing and all of that. But you see that from where he's standing, when he falls down, he's going to harm himself. You're trying to prevent that fall from even happening, even before it happens. Do you understand? Your head is working like 2 to 3 steps ahead of them. Do you understand? Tell me why before I can close my eyes, I have to go and lock my kitchen, lock my children's room, lock everywhere, and keep the keys round my waist, because I'm trying to keep these people safe. That would you find that you are 2 to 3 steps ahead of any harm that tends to fall on your children, or any harm that is about to, you're constantly thinking about these things. Asking myself lots of questions. Am I doing a good job as a mom? Am I doing enough for these girls? Am I doing enough for my son? I have 2 girls and a baby boy. Am I doing well enough? Am I a good example for these girls? Is this the kind of life I would want for them? What do I do to give them the kind of life that I didn't have whilst growing up? Am I like my mom? Like I mentioned before, please, I have catarrh, so please bear with me. Am I like my mom? Am I doing enough to help these children balance both their spiritual life, their physical life, their friend? Like, am I doing enough as a mom? Do I know my children? Do they know me? Am I friends enough to my children? As much as I want to be friends with my children, am I also strict enough to discipline them and put them right? So many questions just go through my mind. I find myself asking myself another question, like, you are at home, you are always home. What are you doing? You know this question that they asked ladies recently. What do you bring to the table? What are you bringing to the table? What do I bring to the table? Do you get? Aside being a new YouTuber, I'm also a caterer, but my kind of job, the way I have designed my work life, I work from home and just based on orders. Do you understand? I cook for parties, occasions, birthday, child dedication, all those good stuff. That is the only time I work. So I work from home. If you've watched some of my videos, some of my kitchen videos, you see this catering stuff there, big coolers, burners and all that. This is the reason I work from the house. Although currently I've been doing lots of outdoor cooking. I've been doing lots of outdoor catering. So I have another space outside my home kitchen where I also work. So I'm constantly asking myself, is this enough? I know I can be more. Apart from this catering stuff, I know I can be more, but I can't just chase these dreams. Do you know why? Because I have kids, I have responsibilities. Yeah, you would say there is nothing stopping you. You would say you are just being lazy, you just don't want to do it. But how do you do it? How do you cope? Because you wake up in the morning, you prepare 3 kids for school. Like I mentioned before, I have my sisters help me at home here. But then you don't just rely on you have someone at home doing majority of the work. you still have to you still have to be up and doing. Do you understand? You still have to be up and doing, because you can't leave all these things for one person to handle. Do you understand? Yeah. So you have so many dreams, you have so many ideas, so many business ideas that you want to do. You have a burning desire to be more, but then you just find that you can't achieve those things. You can't even chase those dreams because you have little ones to care for. With my catering job, I've had people telling me, come to this place, come to Accra and cook, come to this place and do this job, but I can't. Who will I leave these kids for? I don't know if I'm making sense to you. So you see that I'm struggling to be more, even with the kind of job that I have already find for myself, like working from home so I can make out time for my kids. I find that I am still struggling. I'm tied to, oh, they are coming back soon. Even when I go out for outdoor jobs, I have to sometimes take all my children along with me. Imagine cooking. Imagine you as a young person doing catering job. You know how stressful that is, and then you're adding 3 children to tag along with you. 1 minute they want to urinate, 1 minute they want to drink water, 1 minute they're falling down and they need medication, 1 minute their temperature is rising. All this stress is just overwhelming. I don't know how to put it. It's quite a lot. Now, I mentioned before that I want to sue my mom. Anytime I say this, I end up laughing, but it is not funny. I want to sue my mom because why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me that my life will now be, I won't have full control, total control of my own life? Why didn't you tell me? Why did my mom not tell me that? Why did my mom not tell me that motherhood comes with a lot of sacrifice? A lot of sacrifice. You lose your sleep. Sometimes you lose your food. You have these little ones invade your space, invade your privacy, invade everything invadable. If they have the chance, like if they have the opportunity to spend time with you in the toilet, they will. Trust me, they will. They'll follow you to the toilet, follow you to the kitchen. You're walking there with you. Like, they are just with you. You can't pull them. They are just like your hair. You can't take them out. Like, you can't. They are just like the air you breathe. Now, before you get the wrong impression, I am really happy that I have children, but I'm open to ideas on how to navigate this motherhood journey. I'm open to help. If you have any idea, any solution, how do I get something for myself and still raise good kids? How can I be there for my kids? How can I be there for my kids, be a good mom, be a good wife, and still be a good businesswoman? Tell me, because it's quite overwhelming. It's very, very stressful, honestly speaking. It is very stressful. And added to the fact that my husband, my number one fan, is not around, so I get to do all of this business arrangements. If he was here with me, if I had any job, best believe that he will take like 50% of the responsibility, like buying my gas, making sure that my working tools are okay, making sure that I'm as comfortable as possible. Sometimes he will even help me with the kids, take my kids with him wherever he's going to, so I can get some time to work and get things done. Do you understand? But now that he has traveled, I am struggling. Like, it's difficult. Sometimes when these job offers come, even before the main job that brings the stress even starts, I am already stressed, because how do I cope with the kids? They have to go to school at a certain time. I have to go to work or go to the market as a caterer. I have to go to the market early, very early in the morning. How do I meet up? How do I send them to school and still keep up with time for my own job? All this stress, I'm exhausted. Do you get? Like I mentioned before, I'm going to sue my mom for this reason. The first one is, you didn't tell me, mommy, you did not tell me. You didn't tell me that my life will just go on standstill. You didn't tell me that, like, even if I am sick, even if I feel I'm not well, I still have to care for another sick person. You didn't tell me that I will become second. You didn't tell me that I won't come first again. You didn't let me know that I will become a doctor even without a degree. You didn't let me know that I will become a tailor. Like, tell me why I'm sewing clothes. Tell me why these pins are poking my hands. You didn't tell me that I have to become a hairdresser, a hairstylist, because I didn't even learn this from anywhere. But best believe that I braid my kids' hair. I do all of those braiding myself. Why? Because when I take them out to salons to make their hair, they come back home. Sometimes the hairdressers even reject them. Let me use another word, not like reject them, but they send them back home because it's either they are crying or they don't want the hairdresser. My kids are crying or they don't want the particular hairdresser. And when these hairdressers try to pacify them and they can't keep up, because they have to do other people's hair, they have to send them back home. Do you understand? So I find that majority of the time, instead of going through that stress of your pikin no gree sit down, your child don't want to sit down, she's crying, I just like, come, let me just do the hair for you, let's do whatever we can. From that process, I became a hairstylist. Tell me why I'm now a doctor, please. How? From the beginning, I don't even like hospital. So why do I know names of drugs? Like, why do I know what to give to this child when something like this happens? Why? Tell me why. Why didn't you tell me that I have to wear all these shoes so that I can be a good mom? Why didn't you tell me about mom guilt? Why didn't you tell me that my body will change so much? You see, as for that body change, it's a different topic on its own entirely. A different topic on its own. Let's just continue with my case. You tell me if I have good reasons to sue my mom or not. My mom, why didn't you let me know that half the time when I work, when instead of me going to buy clothes for myself and look good, I go out to buy clothes for myself and then come back home with clothes for the children? I don't understand. I've actually prepared and go out to the market with the hope, with the thought that I was going out to buy clothes for myself, at least to tell myself well done for a job, tell myself, pat myself at the back, you get. And I'll just come back home. Instead of buying clothes for my own self, I'll buy clothes for the children. Tell me, why didn't you tell me that I have to be selfless? Why didn't you tell me that I have to be patient? Oh, with this patience, you didn't tell me that I have to be patient because these little ones be testing they will be testing you. Why didn't you tell me that I have to be patient? Why didn't you tell me that I have to tolerate? Why didn't you tell me that I will feel the pain they feel? Why didn't you tell me that when my kids are sick, I am sick? Why didn't you tell me that when they are tired, I am also tired? Why didn't you tell me that I will become a security guard? Why didn't you tell me that? Oh my God, I am so overwhelmed right now. Why didn't you tell me that all these things, all these shoes I have to wear in order to be a good mom? And still, after doing all of this, you are still questioning yourself. You are still asking yourself, are you really a good mom? Are you really a good mom? Are you really a good mom? Are you doing well enough? Are you doing good enough? You still have this mom guilt. Are you feeding them right? Are you nursing them right? Are they well clothed? Do they look good? Academically, are they doing fine? Why didn't you tell me that I have to almost forget myself so that I can be a good mom to these children? I don't want this video to be very long. Like I mentioned before, if you have any good idea, if you have ideas on how to navigate this motherhood, please, you can leave them in the comment section. If you also have questions, or if you have some questions on motherhood, Tell me the things that has changed you. Tell me how motherhood has changed you. Tell me the things that you have to drop, or the things that you have to put in place to make sure that you strike a balance with these two, like being a mom and being your own person. Tell me how you're navigating this motherhood journey. I'm open to learning, okay? I'm open to learning. I'm open to mom friends. I'm open to new friendship, to new awesome friendships that will help, that can help me be a good mom, groups that can help me be a good person, and be a good mom to my kids. Do you understand? Tell me how you're navigating life as a mom. Tell me how you're doing as a businesswoman. How has your business suffered because you are a mom? How are you coping? How is everything? If you're a mom, tell me how motherhood has changed you. Tell me the things that you've had to put in place so that you get the best from life. Just tell me, how are you doing as a mom? How are you doing? How are you coping? How are you faring? I'm open to new ideas, like I mentioned before. If you've watched this video to this point and you've not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. It doesn't cost an extra fee. Make this girl feel happy. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's be friends, let's be family. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, I beg you. Join the family. You're welcome, okay? Yeah, till I meet you or see you in another video that promises to be interesting, that promises to be unfiltered, you get, that promises to be open. Till I see you again in another video. Bye.